All right, y'all. So today I am joined by Cherry, and we're going to be talking about Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and just the Gekishin meta in general. Hi, Cherry. How are you doing
Hey,
today?
I'm doing pretty good. What about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I woke
That's
up
awesome.
like 30 minutes ago, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should get a video for
It's okay.
today.
The YouTube grind is real.
Yeah,
It's that serious.
yeah. There's also there's another video where I'm supposed to be reacting to other people's like clips that they sent, and we got a couple of them, and I have not been able to react to it yet. I'm so sorry. I'm a chud, but it's okay. It'll be out. I guess that could be tomorrow's video because I almost said Vegeta. Gohan comes out on the second. So the thing that we know is that they say they have no plans for any patch for Gekishin in the first 2 weeks in December. So the earliest we'll see a patch is the 16th, but the most likely we're gonna see a patch is the 23rd when Broly comes out. So for all intents and purposes, for the next 3 to 4 weeks, we're gonna have the game be the exact same as it is right now, besides Ultimate Gohan releasing. Is that exciting? Isn't that exciting, man? Like, no changes?
Dude, we're stuck with a fucking 2 second stun, bro.
Yeah, so this is
We're stuck with the inconsistent kick and stun. That's awesome.
that's the one
That's
thing on
great.
no, because the thing
And
is
that's a
that
Christmas gift.
no, the thing is I think they might be able to fix like certain bugs and things like that, right? They just said there won't be any character adjustments, but if they classify it as like a technical issue, or like the rubber banding or the game crashing, those are technical issues that I think they will still be able to fix. But if it's like oh, this was intended to be what Vegeta's kid is, now we're changing it, they're not going to do that, right? Or they're not going to be like, hey, we're giving Trunks more health. Like, that's not what we're going to see, unfortunately. And I think the biggest issue is how this guy is in comparison to other tanks. Because if you look at other roles, like I say this, every single other role has multiple competitive options, but realistically, you are low-key trolling if you're not picking Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I think the only other characters, like, again, are Caulifla, are Cooler and Caulifla. But the issue is that these two also got nerfed at the same time, right? And like, okay, in my opinion, they should have buffed the other characters, but the reason why they nerfed these two is to, I guess, put them in a closer range to the other tanks, especially with the adjustments to where is the divine combo cards, build up, steel skin, guardian angel, defense step. All these defensive cards got mega buffed. I think the idea is that, okay, we're gonna nerf these two, bring them closer to like Vegeta and Zamasu in terms of general power. I assume these two will still be getting buffs in the future, but who knows? Maybe
Probably for Christmas.
okay, but
I think so.
The thing about the general player base. Do you think that people are asking for cell buffs?
You know what? Yeah, yeah. Let's just be like. And then they always gas up the stupid backshot skill, bro. Please,
Dude,
man.
just
At level 1, Goku Mini has more health.
yeah. Most attackers have more health than this guy level 1. That's the issue as a tank. Like, but the thing is that they kind of like they buffed Vegeta slightly. They nerfed these two, and it's like, okay, it seemed like it'd be a lot more comparable, especially with these four. Just in general, like it wouldn't be as big of a gap. Then they dropped this guy. For some reason, it's like he would have already been the best tank, like pretty easily, even before the nerfs to Cooler and Caulifla, because Caulifla's nerfs didn't even change that much about her. Cooler's nerfs did give him lower HP though. And with that in mind, it's like still they both are worse, quote unquote, like especially like offensively than they were pre-patch. Vegeta is doing a lot.
He's doing what a tank should do, and then but all the other tanks were made not like him, so he just wins. There's a third skill. If you look at the third skill,
I mean, yeah,
dude, yeah.
Look at this.
That's what a tank's supposed to do.
Like, okay, I was reading Ultimate Gohan's kit, and I'm like, bro, reading this is like seeing like the evolution of Dokkan kits. Like, the text is starting to get bigger and bigger. Let's take a look at like Caulifla third skill here. Look,
Oh, so calm, so awesome.
So just like
Thank you.
straight to the point. Vegeta's like, yeah, you could do this, and then you gain like you create a barrier.
Unstoppable effect.
Yeah, look, you create a barrier. You can move and block energy attacks. You gain unstoppable and extra HP. This is when the extra HP ends. You could end the cooldown early. Like, okay, this is more similar to like a normal move here. And then this final shine attack is actually like really stupid because this is like the ultimate boss secure. I mean, dude, we ran into a team like either yesterday or the day before. There was Hit and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Hit uses ultimate, then Vegeta used his ultimate and pushes all back. What are you supposed to do to secure a boss there? What do you do to secure a boss when you can't see and then Vegeta pushes you back? Like, what do you do?
Like he can't even respond back because it's just a lose-lose situation. Because hit ult, you can't avoid it. It's just instant. And then final shine attack, you can't do anything about it. You're just forced to get pushed back and get boss.
Yeah, and it's funny. Hit's probably a whole other topic. I kind of brought him up briefly in like the backdooring video where I just played Hit and backdoor the entire time, and we just won games because I was backdooring. Which is really stupid. Hit. His ultimate is really strong, and I think it pairs well with Vegeta. But the thing is, Vegeta has two ways to get people off, like bosses or secures, or not secures, bosses or Kais or anything like that, like XP as well. You could block someone from stealing XP. You could stop someone on your team from dying. Like, I think it's a good idea for a tank to kind of have this, and this is obviously like a very powerful move. I think especially with the kind of Mark Super Saiyan 3 Goku left on the season 1 meta.
Yeah,
this stuff like that is pretty good. And it really like put him in his place low key. But it's just like, okay, he has just, I think everything's a bit too much. You know what I mean? Like this kick especially is what really stands out. You see the stagger here? In fact, I have the tweet pro.
yeah.
Let's take a look here, chat. So the stagger in game is less, or it's way longer than it is in the promotion video. So let's take a look here. Again, this is just the normal stagger. You can see I just move around a little bit before he's even to move.
Oh my gosh.
And then right here.
Look at your skill cooldown. Go back. So it says 7 seconds, right? Ready. Look when Vegeta gets out.
By the time he's able to move.
Like 4. Dude.
By the time Vegeta's able to move, it's about like 5 seconds left. Even though it's a school cooldown that has 8. So it's basically you're stunning the enemy for about like 2.5 seconds right there. But then in the promotional video, like he moves instantly. And here's a comparison. See how fast Goku moves? And then even during this, I move around. Like I move around like in circles to show you guys like what, like you're able to do multiple actions and multiple inputs whilst they're stunned. This is 4 times speed to show you guys. Like,
yeah.
Like, okay, because we have to think about when the kick animation ending as well. Like, bam, this is the kick animation ending. You're able to move around here, but then about here, like, is when Goku would not be able to move anymore, or when like the enemy who's staggered would be able to move. But then, look,
Look at that!
I put multiple inputs. You could do an ultimate, you could do a skill, you could escape, you could have your ally. Your allies could be.
You could
up
put
here.
Rildo down, and by the time Rildo is done, you could like, I don't know, I guess maybe get in position to kick again. And you know what? There you go.
Or like sometimes the wall might be destroyed, and then maybe your allies up here, and then you could just swoop in, and then after they try to escape again, you use Rildo, and then it's like, is this too? It's too much. Like. He has too much of an effect on how he controls characters on the field. And it's really because of the stun. Because these two by themselves, they're not doing a lot of damage to you. They're pushing you back. There's ways you can get around it, especially early game with this barrier wall. It's not like the craziest thing early game. It's very impactful and it's very good. But it's not like you can't get around it. But at the same time, why does he have Unstoppable?
What's Unstoppable again? It's
Un-
the what
unstop-
Russia Tech defense down? Something like that?
Unstoppable is like what's it called? It's like I believe it's basically no obstruction if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay, yeah. I feel
Um,
like once you get behind Vegeta, he should be able to get stunned or something.
like when you're yeah, because the thing is that he gains the effects. So even if you go around the barrier, you can't still stagger him. You can't stone spin him as Deborah. They buffed Deborah, then released a character that negates what Deborah is doing as a tank counter. So now that people pretty much only use Vegeta at this point because he's by far the best tank, Deborah is also struggling. And it's not like Deborah was super mega crazy with his buffs either. He was good. Then Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta came out and it's like, well, I can't do anything because he pushes me back so often and I can't even stone spin him.
Yeah, I think the issue with him is the cooldowns, because everything seems like, once he gets it down, he could get it back up like a few seconds later. It's too much.
Yeah, his cooldowns are all like 7 seconds.
It feels unintentional, because I don't think they like realized how low it is in like an actual fight.
Especially his ultimate. Not only does it make him really good for potentially backdooring, if you like want to, you could backdoor with this guy because his ultimate has a super low cooldown. Keep in mind, the lower your super attack cooldown is, the faster your Gekishin burst will actually charge as well. But it means that this ability is up for every single fight that you have against bosses, unless you're delaying these boss fights. It is up for every single one of them. And it just allows you to secure, because it's like I think it's like a 60-second cooldown. You could use this every minute,
Yep.
which is really powerful. And Vegeta has like the most health of any tank, right? Like, especially when we consider his barrier. It's just like, okay, like why does Zamasu not have this guy's health? Like, yeah, no, obviously, like,
Yeah, I don't know.
okay, Zamasu's just like a worse version of this guy.
Yeah, because skill 2, right?
Skill 2.
What if that had a stun against the wall? See, look!
Yeah.
He does it against
Look at
the
this.
wall.
Vegeta has a faster startup time. Vegeta has more range. Vegeta could hit more enemies within the kind of attack. Vegeta has a stagger during it. And then I think he does something else. No, he doesn't do anything else, but he also could destroy walls and things like that. Like, look at this as a comparison, right? And then Zamasu has like this attack, which is like, DOT, continuous damage. That's nice. Vegeta pushes them back forcibly, gains obstruction. Like, what if Zamasu, like this, what if this became an input? What if he just spins continuously the more you input it, and it pushes enemies back forcibly for a certain amount of time? Like, the thing about Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is that he's so much of a presence that I feel
He's
like
a team player, basically. What does Zamasu do? He's like so selfish.
I mean,
he can't
even
contribute to the team,
then,
unfortunately.
Like, the only other
Like-
tank that I feel like is like that
It's Caulifla,
is
I think.
Caulifla.
Yeah.
Like, because I feel like every other tank is a bit selfish. Cell's ultimate is like that, I would argue, but it's only his ultimate. And
Like,
you
they're
have
selfish,
to-
but not too selfish to the point they can't like oppress anyone. And then Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is like, I'm a team player. I put a barrier up for you, team. I got
think-
you. You live this fight. We'll push you out.
the thing
He
is
does
that
so much.
it's funny because Vegeta's design is really good, and I think that's exactly what his design should be. It's just that when you look at him in comparison to other tanks, you then realize that. And like,
And it starts
it's like-
falling apart, because
it's like-
why would you pick any other tank?
exactly, and it's a thing of now I feel like a lot like more of these tanks just need a rework. Like,
Because if you're going to introduce a barrier, like, then I think tanks are
'Cause
just...
Caulifla has a barrier, but it doesn't last as long. It covers like a circular area
think-
though, but it's not
Yeah.
as good. Maybe
It's not like a real barrier. It's like the get away from me thing.
well, it still blocks energy blasts.
Yeah.
which is
But
mean, people use that early
like,
game to
I
block.
feel like every
COTS,
tank should
right?
have something that benefits the
the team.
team,
Like,
yeah.
Cooler's ultimate is good, but,
But
it
that's
should,
an ultimate. It sucks that's an ultimate. Like,
I think his
but it's-
Death
okay, that
Stopper-
works, yeah, Death Stopper, I agree.
works, right?
That's
I
a
do
very
think
good
Death
one,
Stopper
yes.
is really good for that. Vegeta has Photon Bomber, which is nice, but it's not
yeah,
like
it's very...
it's
weak.
still really I think it's still a pretty good move.
It's
but
there, but
You could definitely like
It's not
get
as
out of
oppressive.
it. It's not as
I think.
oppressive as other tank things. His ultimate doesn't
Mhm.
really do much, and this anything it pushes people off you. But I don't know.
I think I'm fine with this Vegeta being selfish because that's Super Vegeta.
I mean, it is.
I think
it is
we could let
super
him slide.
right? I don't know. I mean, like I just think
Baby
like
young body, poor guy. I feel so bad
the
for
issue
him.
with Baby is that he turns your 2v2 into a 2v1.
2v1. Yep.
And he doesn't provide, like, he used to provide enough healing to where if you're a good player, you could take a huge advantage out of it. But, like, sometimes they can get away, but I feel like
It's better having a 2v2 than a 2v1 with like constant healing because you're splitting the, the team focus.
I don't know,
And
Baby.
then Baby just like.
Baby
I don't
feels
know.
like more of like a character that should have been a technical.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, unfortunately.
The
I
thing
agree.
is,
I agree. He should be technical.
like this should have been okay. He possesses you, and then you get movement speed up during that duration, and then you could escape a situation whilst healing on the side, rather than it attacks the enemies, cover fires them. Like, because the cover fire, it's cool, but it's like it's not like a super mega impactful thing. Baby's not doing crazy damage, and when you consider that you're in a 2v1.
I like how skill one's just a team move final shine attack. Or like
Like
a team move, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Skill one.
I do like the skill. I think the skill is pretty good. It's really good at
Yeah.
healing, especially on Superstart. This skill is annoying as hell. I think people underrate how good the skill can be on Superstart, but like everything else it just doesn't have enough. I feel like this skill used to be really good because it had movement speed down and you could move during it. But then they just like nerfed the hell out of Baby. Like Baby, if we're looking at how
I think
everything
it's a
is
future-proof
now,
thing.
well,
For
yeah.
Baby, unfortunately.
But if
poor
we're
guy.
looking at how things are now, I think Baby should just be like he shouldn't be as good as he was in the project, the Gekishin Squadra network test, but he should be like 80%. Does that make sense? They like basically cut in half everything.
Mhm.
They should like go back about to 75% rather than putting him at 50%. Does that make sense? And then I think he'd be super competitive again. Because Baby in the network test was disgusting. let's not get it twisted there.
The Baby and Ooh back then, jeez.
I think Cell and especially Zamasu's the one that needs to rework the merge.
Mhm.
Like I think they can make these other characters super like team players, but Vegeta's like by far the most team player.
I think Zamasu skill 3 needs a rework, or just entire
Yeah.
skill set,
I-
because it is not aged well in this.
Zamasu just needs a
new
complete
place.
rework, unfortunately,
Mhm.
because
Because this was based around Project Multi,
yeah.
so
They kind of just haven't changed him, besides like making his passive like gauge last longer, but like nothing else has changed. Well, I think every other tank besides Cell, where are they at? Like every other tank besides Cell has received changes, and that's because Cell's a launch character. Like every other tank has received changes, so it's very weird. But let's take a look here at some of the replies, and let's see what people are thinking, just like the community thoughts on this. Any quote tweets here? Running build up Giant Slayer and Pursue with Vegeta is so fun. The Pride build, right? I mean, yeah. Vegeta, if you're good with Vegeta and know what you're doing, he can be very effective. It's just like you face a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, it's like, okay, I'm gonna photon bomber them, and then it's like, okay, actually I have.
and then he just puts a wall up.
He just puts a wall up and he blocks your energy blast
he can
attacks.
block Pats. That's crazy. No other tank can do that. I mean, they can, but like not as effective.
Not as a, because the only other one that could do that is Khalifa, but Khalifa doesn't
But like,
have it as long as.
look how
that,
long
right?
he can keep it up. He can move as well. Is that not crazy?
Yeah, I feel
He can
like
push enemies out. He could make them stuck.
I feel
in
like he
between his
moves
wall.
too fast. Like his movement speed during then it should be slower. I think that's one thing I
Yeah,
would change.
I feel like there should be opportunities to get behind his wall, but
Yeah,
with the
it's,
turn speed of the wall, you just can't.
it's not even just a turn speed; it's how fast he can move back or move forward too. It's like it's way too fast for how strong that is. You could totally play another tank without being at a disadvantage. I mean, okay, if you're against like good Vegeta, I'm sorry, I just like Vegeta's like
Enjoy the wall, bro.
Vegeta's just on a tier of his own, man. Like I just
Yeah.
I don't see what's the reasoning. Like you could be good with other tanks and still like you could play as Cooler and win against Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. But I'm saying if you're a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta on an equal skill level as Cooler, you have to play way more smartly as Cooler than Vegeta. Vegeta, you can make mistakes. You could be like Oops, and then
Oh,
you
I'm about to
stun
die.
them.
Here's a barrier.
Oh, I'm about to die. Here's a
Slowly walk
barrier.
backwards.
Oh, I'm about to die. Let me stun my enemies for 2-3 seconds and then leave.
Or let me put a. Oh, Goku, you want to get Kai? All right, let me put a barrier up for you real
could
quick.
stun your enemies on a wall. Then if they try to catch up to you, you could put Roto right after.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just get away. And then if you need to, you could also just pull up your wall barrier, and by then your teammates could very likely show up. Like, it's very hard to get a pick off on Vegeta. Well, I feel like every other tank, it's not as difficult to get a pick off because, well, Caulifla gives you aimbot basically, right? Cooler has his iframes, but his health was nerfed, so it's a lot easier to kill him still than it was before, even with the defense cards buffs. I feel like it's not as difficult to melt him down. The other tanks are like pretty easy to jump, honestly. Like if you're like 3v1, like the only tank that could realistically get all like a 3v1 or 4v1, like without
Just ignore him.
difficulty is Vegeta.
Respectfully, just ignore him.
At
He has
this
too
point-
much health. He has too much capabilities.
Yeah, you just ignore him.
Like,
You're not, it's gonna be terrible. I agree. I don't understand why they nerfed Caulifla and Cooler just to drop Vegeta. They want people to buy him since another tank. I don't even think that's necessarily true, because like even in season 1, like Super Saiyan 3 Goku didn't like gap the game in the way that people think he did.
I want to believe this was a mistake. Like the whole I really hope this is just a mistake.
Even Ultimate
the whole
Gohan
scaling.
looks like he's going to be best technical, but I don't think that's going to put Kid Gohan out of the picture. I don't think that's going to put Hit out of the picture. I'm sure people will still be able to use Go tanks very effectively. I think the 117 is low-key like a hidden good option, because that extra barrier health is so good in laning early game. I feel like it is really good. Like, I've had enemies just get away, because like unlike Majin Buu, you could stagger Majin Buu out of his healing. 17, you can't stagger him out of the extra health you give. I think in my last list I might have been underrating 17 a bit. But like I think like technical will still be a much more competitive kind of field than tank, because like it's like tank is like these four.
Like all these tanks are just weak, unfortunately. Like
I don't know.
they don't have the same kits as like technicals. It just
Because
sucks.
technicals all are at least like doing different things from each other and playing different roles. Even Frieza, like Superstar Frieza, if you know what you're doing, could be pretty disgusting.
Free boss.
And
Yeah,
especially, yeah, it's basically free boss. Like if you play it smart and your team knows how to play around a Frieza and help protect his minions, it's kind of more of a team effort, and you do have to put effort in there. But yeah, I mean, like you look at Zamasu, Baby, and like Cell, like they all have like really wide open weaknesses.
And then they're just Vegeta.
And it's like the only technical that really is like why would you use him is Krillin right now? Like every other technical I think is like very viable. Just
Yeah,
that
they have their
there's
own niche.
these two right here are
They
kind
succeed in.
of standing up right now.
Mhm.
Especially after Majin Buu. It's not like he got nerfed, but I think there's just like way too many extra staggers now in the game. I think that what's it called? Skill 1 damage boost kind of removed, which
Oh,
he was
yeah.
actually really good in skill 1 damage boost. Like I would pick him over like Gotenks or Gohan even sometimes myself, just because I was like cooking with Boo, dude. He's pretty nasty, but he's not bad still. He's still pretty good right now, but it just, yeah. Yeah, even if he's best technical, I said both can go on and it will stay unchanged. This post is severely underrating Cooler. It's not like, again, we're not calling Cooler bad. It's just Vegeta's on another tier, man.
And he doesn't have like the tools. He like just casual tools, bro. He just throws it out casually. Cooler, just like
You're picking Cooler and
Yeah.
Vegeta and throttling Vegeta players of all skill levels. You can win again against a Vegeta, but like you have to play much more carefully as Cooler compared to Vegeta is the thing, right? Like you could pick Cooler and then you pick up Vegeta and you're just like, wow, the game's like 3 times easier, right? Like,
yeah.
while he's the best tank on paper, it still comes down to how good you are. Yeah, he's kind of annoying because of the kick. Well, I wouldn't. You gotta space yourself out to hit a wall.
That's hard to do with the rubber banding bullshit. Unfortunately,
there's-
I wish it was that easy.
There's rubber banding. There's ping. Literal ping could be an issue. And there's also the fact that walls are literally everywhere. And if he focuses on his skill too for leveling it up, it's very difficult to escape it sometimes because of his actual like literal range of the skill.
I think the AoE is kind of too big. Like it should be like a
And
kind of avoidable with hyping, but like you're kind of just fucked.
he has a bit of risk to him. I just don't see
That
it.
doesn't happen with barrier.
I don't see how you have a risk. See, this is already a problem to begin with. Before he came out, Caulifla was the best, with Cooler being second. There's a gap. Well, yeah, but then they nerfed these two, and now it's just one competitive character. Does that make sense? Like, it was not... Tanks were always in a weird spot. Like, tax and damage were fine. Tanks were always definitely in a weird spot. But now it's just... Instead of being two characters, it's one. Yeah. Being a Gotenks main and Cell main, shredding through them. Good for you, man. His shield hasn't pissed you off that bad, but getting dragged by the kick, even if you get hit by a pixel, yeah, like, you can get hit like the fucking very edge of the attack. I saw a clip where Caulifla, I think, hold on, but let me bring up Annie's page, because Annie posted this. Like, you're saying
I think I saw that too.
Someone was saying it was super easy to avoid. Well, let's just bring this up here.
Probably at like 0 ping or something. I wish I was them.
Yeah.
Imagine the lifestyle.
Let me. Where is this clip that I'm looking for here with Caulifla? Yeah, with Bluetooth. Yeah, exactly. Look. Look at where Caulifla was.
Oh my god.
She got hit right here.
It's too wide. I think it's too wide. It should be like more thin.
This is early game, by the way. This is like level 2. Actually, no,
I guess
this is level 1.
Dude, what
She's
is this
right here.
Range, bro? Zamasu has to fight for his fucking life for his skill too.
This guy's on this guy's on 21 ping, which is like, oh my god, good for you, man. But like, look.
Look at the call. They touched the what?
Dude, she got hit right here, but she's right here. Like,
poor Caulifla.
You're saying that you just have to position your like, no, the game's.
And most of the time in bottom lane, you're always near a wall.
Exactly. There's so many walls in bottom lane. So many walls. Even on top lane, there's like a decent amount. Good counter Super Saiyan 3, yeah. If someone like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is strong, you're very afraid of how overtuned them like Broly. The thing is, like, again, even if Broly is very, very good, he's not gonna mega cap the game to where I feel like, because all these characters like Super Saiyan Goku, or Bojack, or Gammas, or even Super Saiyan 3 Goku is still decent, like still overall good right now. Mini Goku is still very, very good. Like, and then, you know, maybe they buff Oob again, or maybe they give Topa buffs and he's like kind of cracked as hell. Trunks buffs can make him really super cracked, right? Like,
I'm so scared,
there's
bro.
too many damage rolls that are already super, super good at what they're doing. Like, even if Broly drops and he's the best attacker, there's still 2 damage characters you have to pick in a team. Compared to like tank or technical, right? The biggest issue is that you only have 1 tank on a team, right? So the 1 pick you have is Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So you always see Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta now. Even with the likes of Caulifla, yes. New page character is broken. Oh my gosh. But
it has to be an accident. I swear it has to be an accident. I'm the benefit of the doubt.
Look,
I hope it's an accident.
Again, I'm literally
like,
saying,
genuinely.
Season 2 to me is more like, people were complaining about Season 1 being pay to win.
I think
Season
they're just
2
like
is
play
more.
testing around.
I feel like, again, this is early on in the game's lifespan, so they're like obviously testing a bunch of things, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. But yeah, I think the thing is, it's still kind of like crazy, just because. What was the point I was gonna make? Oh man, it's like, okay, the new pay character is gonna be good, yes, like they're gonna want their new characters to be good. But even like when Super Saiyan 3 Goku came out, Super Saiyan Goku was still best in slot, like above the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think most of us agreed. Mini Goku was still very competitive.
He was free.
Right?
Frame 1.
Yeah, exactly. Mini Goku is still very, very competitive. I mean, even Piccolo, after he got his buffs, that boy is looking pretty good if you know how to play him right. Like, he could do some
Isn't
nasty
Vegeta gonna be free? Well, for people who haven't reached that tier yet.
No, Super Saiyan 3 Goku's gonna be free.
No, really?
Oh no, Vegeta will be
Yeah,
free.
Vegeta's gonna be free. Yeah,
Vegeta's
soon,
gonna be
if
free.
you haven't
and-
reached that tier yet.
Yeah, Vegeta's also literally gonna be free in like 2 days. And so it's like he's gonna be unchanged, and he's still gonna be free. So you're probably gonna even see more of him to the point where it's like, okay, now free players can get this guy, and it's the star.
You're gonna
collection.
understand.
It's the star collection system, so it's not as, there's issues with that, but still. Cooler could still counter him with the stagger if he uses it right when Vegeta's about to do the kick. Yeah, but like I said, you have to play super smart, and you have to be patient, and you have to have a lot of precision when you do that, and you have to hope that ping or rubber banding doesn't fuck you over. Like, Vegeta is just like, oh, kick, and you just get stunned for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, you have to
Big
time
ass
it
AoE
perfectly.
level 1, by the way.
Super Saiyan Vegeta still appears to have the biggest endurance. Yeah, Caulifla continues to be annoying. Yeah, like these characters are still not terrible, but it's just Vegeta's like better. That's the issue.
One has a shield that pushes you, or it push you in. You know, it's sad.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Yeah, just ignore it. just just pretend it doesn't exist.
Okay, wait, okay. Thank you.
No, that reply is fucking crazy, bro. Me personally, I wouldn't take that.
I mean, okay, but this is true though. You're definitely not great at the game as you jump for a few each night, but end up about B rank by the end of the season. Look.
Maybe so would be better. You could backshot Vegeta.
This is again, this is the average like player base, right? And I'm kind of like a fat idiot sitting in my chair playing for multiple hours each night, right?
I'm so happy for them, bro.
I'm just so like I make content on this game as well, so I play this game a lot and I like really look into the game. And I think they're designing this game in an aspect where they are going for the casual players, which I don't know if I agree with that kind of mindset from the game devs anyways, but I think this is very fair because at the end of the day, if you're going against other people who don't look at cooldowns or don't look at like when attacks end or don't have boss time spawn memorized or don't have farm spawn memorized and things like that, like we at the ranks that we're playing, we have like everything about the game memorized. So like it's literally down to the second that things can make a giant difference. Yesterday we were fighting Aizen's team and we were actually doing really well with laning and rotations and things like that, and if we got one of the bosses, we could have gotten triple boss and pretty much won the game. But we fucked up. We made one mistake, then we got hit by a huge spirit bomb ultimate, and then we all died and we got team wiped and we lost. Like, it's those split minute situations that could lead you to losing. That's why Vegeta, being a character that's super careless in what he's doing and not having to be as careful as the other tanks, is why he gaps them as well. And he just does like everything that a tank should, and the other characters don't necessarily do that. Because Cooler is kind of like a little bit of a selfish tank, but he's just so good, right? Caulifla is more of like a kind of supporting tank, but then Vegeta kind of just like takes what she does, because Caulifla doesn't become like invincible during this. Vegeta does pretty much become like invincible when he's doing his peeling. And his ultimate like just shits on Caulifla's, like that's really it. But I think we can end things here.
Wait, okay, no, there's one thing. You know, the medical respawn divine draw.
Yeah.
Vegeta 4 is the only tank that could like properly take advantage of that. Because all the other tanks, they don't have like a shield to block them, like stopping a revive.
Vegeta could just like lead.
He was made for that divine draw. It's so messed up.
Yeah, because even if it takes like one hit of damage, the respawn time completely resets. But Vegeta could just block people off. And even if he gets just one respawn, then that person who's doing the respawn could either push enemies off further or get the other one while you continue to block it. And it's just dumb. It's just dumb.
Yeah, it's clearly made around him. It's so fucked up.
Vegeta skill 2 boost.
Skill 2 boost. I think Superstar is also like really annoying with Vegeta, because Vegeta can choose to ignore your farm and just go for you and get you and the mob at the same time.
Yeah.
One
that
shot
Vegeta could stun you if he hits you into a Cell Junior or a Kai. Like, they count as walls for some reason. Like if
Thanks, game.
you get hit into a Cell Junior or Kai, you get stunned.
Imagine like that on like 200 ping. You get stunned by nothing basically, but
Dude, my ping one game rise up to like 120, and I got stunned in the air because I was
That's
next.
awesome.
I was because it's because on the enemy side, I bet I was on the time machine when they hit me, but on my end, I wasn't. I was in the middle of the I was like where nothing was. So I got stunned in the air on my end, but it's probably because on the enemy's end, I was next to the time machine. So, and that's again, rubber banding is playing an issue, right? Where it's like, yeah, like you're not where you are in the server's end, and then it just kind of places you where you're supposed to be, and you're like, what the fuck, where did I go, right? If you've experienced issues where you kind of teleport like slightly around the map, that's kind of what's going on. But I'm ending the video. The Battle Z music started playing, so this video has gone on for too long.
Yo, good content, good content.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.